Hey yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back on this episode of World of Tanks. We have squash balls once again, squashing things. Look, this tank is ridiculous. This is the 268 version 4, which got nerfed about 1/3 of what it really should have got. We're gonna watch squash balls squash with this thing. He's top tier. Looks like basically an old, close to a 357, not quite. How many tier 8s are there? Math and Public, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So there's at least one more tier 9 he has to contend with. But this tank, man, I gotta tell you what, it's pretty impressive actually how this whole thing went down, right? They released this 268 version 4 completely and obviously overpowered. It was so obviously overpowered just by looking at the numbers. Yeah, I mean, you had to be, honestly, you had to be brainless to believe that this was not overpowered when it was released. And it proved to be so. Let's say that you thought it was balanced when it was released. Let's pretend. Let's pretend that you thought this was balanced when it was released, okay? And then people started playing it. And it became absolutely an infestation of these things at the top tier as people started to unlock it. And it was very obviously a ridiculous overpowered tank. And then they nerfed it. Oh wait, sorry, that took like 4 months or whatever. He's just driving in to a Centurion 7-1. He gives no S's about this thing. No shits, not one. He's gonna ram him for some more damage. There you go, 243 from a ram. The Centurion. Oh, look, there's a 5041 who has no penetration. Oh, okay, well, he can't really do anything, is he? Is he going to track him? Oh, he tracked him. Look at that. Wow. Nope, fixed, sorry. And no, that's another clip shot into him. And 0 down. And we... I mean, this is how ridiculous this tank still is. I mean, can we all just agree that at this point it needs another nerf? I mean, and I called it. I did. You know, I said, what's going to happen here is they're going to nerf it a little bit, and then they're going to call it good. And they're going to say, forevermore, we nerfed it, so stop complaining about it. Here's another shot. Who knows if that went in. Now, he is a little bit, it looks like it did, because the 4005 is missing a lot of his hit points he used to did have. Now, the 4005 can actually do something to him, even if he fires HE. The lower plate is worse than it was. It was nerfed a little bit around the edges, but what was left intact was mostly the gun and its mobility, which was the actual problem, along with the armor. I was going to say the artillery. Thank God it doesn't have artillery. Man, that's the one thing it doesn't have. Maybe if they nerfed it a little bit, they could add an extra artillery gun, maybe a 150 millimeter howitzer that it could drop rounds on people on the other side. Say like that E50 or T30 over there, he could also be firing with his artillery at the same time. That way they could nerf the rest of the tank just a little bit more, and it would be fair, right? Because I don't know. We're off on a tangent here, but it's ridiculous. Anyway, where are we? How are we doing? We're 3,411 damage. Squash is just walking through everything that he meets. 4005 dies to the T54. Hey, look, there's a Sturb. That's going to go poorly for the Sturb, I do believe. I'd imagine. I haven't seen this replay. Oh, he missed him. Look at that. Snapped a shot off. Going to go a little sideways. The Sturb backs down. Uh-oh, now we got a Ferdinand bouncing off the side of him. And an E50 bouncing off the side. There's 698 for you, Ferdy. How'd you like that? There's another bounce. And, hey, look, somebody got some damage. Somebody got some damage. The E50. Oh, no, there's another track. Now, that's a good move. That's how you deal with this tank. That is how you deal with this tank. The E50's out of spotting range. Now the Sturb is bouncing. Unspotted, but that's only because he's spotting poor Squash's permatract. Terrible. Oh, look at this. We got some people getting some damage. But we're at 3630 bounced. Uh-oh, look out, 50. You shouldn't have done that. I don't think you should have moved up. Maybe he was running away from the 110E3. There's another bounce. Because why not let the ridiculously over-armored, overpowered TD also be able to side scrape? That seems fine. Uh-oh. Now this could hurt. This could hurt. There's 2 tanks on that team that really had a chance of doing him great harm. That's one of them. And the other one is dead, the 4005. Well, he's just rocking back and forth, praying. Did he shoot? Somebody shot. 4,000, or the 704 fired and bounced. 5,000 blocked. 5,000 done. 1,000 assist. And nothing more than basically driving forward into the enemy. Just driving forward into the enemy. He does have to watch out. Yep, there's... Oh, the 704 bounced off the side. Okay. He is a little bit trapped there. He doesn't have a lot of good options. If he goes too far out there, the 704 will have a better shot on his side. If he turns right and goes to the 704, the Sturv will be able to creep up and take shots. So he's just going to hang out. Oh, there you go. There's a big hit. Finally, the 704 is smart enough to do something. And he might die here. He's finally in the only position, really, that the 268 version 4 has trouble with. Nope. The Sturv is pushed. So now he'll just put that forward armor to the 704, and we'll just drive in here and find this dude. And look out, 704, it's about to go badly. A little Tourette's. Tourette's? That's not Tourette's. A little, I don't know what I'm trying to say. 860, something from the 110E3. Look at him doing the angle thing. 704 is tracked and bumming. Oh, now it's just a duel. Who shoots first? Well, not the 704. Not the 704. It's 5,355 done. 5,760 blocked, which is the equivalent of almost 3 more extra holes being drug along with him. Brand new holes. And 2,196 assists by pressing W. Right? The greatest skill you must have with this tank is W. Occasionally left click, but W is your friend, and you will use A and D to put your front armor to people. But the side armor is fine too. But whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And everyone's like, you are awesome. Okay. Uh-oh, look out, Defender. Oh, how about you, Karan? You're going to get some more hit points? Yes, we'll just drop another 702 on that guy. Terrible low roll. Oh, look at him. He's like, oh my gosh, I might get pinned. Let me bounce around a little bit here. What if the Defender hits me from all the way across there? I think he's about to get lit. Where are you? Nope, that's a miss. That is a miss. Where is the Defender? Probably hiding. I would be if I were him. IS-3 goes down. 6,000 damage now. 5,760 bounce. Let's see if we can get another bounce out of the Defender. No, we're just going to kill him for 6,325. 5,760 bounce. 2,196 assist. What math in public? 1,400? 1,500 total? And all those added together? Look, folks, this... Now, it was a good game. It was a permissive team. Everybody has big games. Other tanks can do more damage. I got it. But this thing is still overperforming by miles. It's a ridiculous, ridiculous tank. But good job, Squash. That was fun to watch. It was fun to watch, even though you're out there destroying the game. Thanks for wiping the game out, man. Thanks for sending that. Everybody else, thanks for tuning in. If you're not a subscriber, I would appreciate the subscription. Otherwise, we will see you.